Hello guys and welcome to ML Data Associate practice test. After receiving a great response to my voice version practice test, I received a lot of requests from candidates asking for a virtual practice test for this online assessment as well. So here we are. Guys, did you know that this assessment has a pretty high rejection rate? And it's not because the assessment is very difficult, but because candidates have to attempt this test without any practice. And unfortunately, there is no website or an app available online where candidates can practice this test beforehand. That's why I've created this virtual practice test so you can get a real feel of the assessment, learn all the correct answers, and understand the test pattern before you finally take the test. So without wasting any time, let's jump straight into the practice test guidelines. Point number 1. This test has 5 sections, so you will have to type a lot. So section by section, you will get a few questions on your screen, and your task will be to answer those questions. And since this is a pre-recorded video, you will not be able to type your answers directly on the screen. So you can either sit with a pen and paper or open a Word document on your laptop. As questions appear on your screen, you can either write down the answers on paper or type them on a Word document, whichever you think is easier for you. But I would recommend typing them because typing is the main thing in this test. And for your convenience, at the end of each section, I will share all the correct answers for that section, which you can cross-check with your own answers. Guys, trust me, this is a great way to get comfortable with the test format and find out the kind of questions you will encounter in the real test. And then decide for yourself if the test is really difficult or if people have just created unnecessary hype about it. And secondly, don't skip or miss any question from part C to part E because this is where more than 90% of candidates lose most of their marks. If you really want to succeed, then you can't afford to make the same mistake. Real practice will make the actual test easier. So practice like it's a live test and stopping or skipping is not an option. Let's get started. And yes, one last thing before we start. I've made a few changes to the test interface to avoid any copyright issues. So this test has 5 sections.
Part A. Typing. This section helps you get comfortable with the keyboard while measuring your typing speed. You will have 60 seconds to type as much as possible. Type quickly and accurately. Keep going until the time is up. Your work will be saved automatically. For example, you see the passage, and in the active box, you type the passage exactly as you see it. Now start. Part B. Sentence completion. Type the single word that best completes the meaning of the sentence. Type only one word. You have 25 seconds for each sentence. Click Next when you are done. For example, you read a sentence. Then, you type shining. Part C. Dictation. Type each sentence exactly as you hear it. You will have 25 seconds to type each sentence. So pay close attention to spelling and punctuation. Click Next when you are done. Your work will be saved automatically after 25 seconds. For example, a voice says,
Can you come to the office on Friday?
then, you type, can you come to the office on Friday?
The document requires editing.
I need volunteers for the seminar this weekend.
John is exploring franchise opportunities.
Our affiliated company was founded quite some time ago.
He maintains his health by eating well and exercising regularly.
We are taking a break for lunch.
If you are running late, please inform your supervisor.
It's a good idea to create multiple versions of your resume.
I will be done by Friday.
We will send you an email if the shipment date changes.
The Human Resources Department is doing everything possible.
Please remember to submit your expense report by the end of the day.
Wouldn't it be easier to handle this online?
Lost items are placed in the box beneath the notice board.
I'll have the report completed by that time.
The meeting has been moved to fit everyone's schedule.
Part D. Passage reconstructions. You have 30 seconds to read the paragraph before it disappears from the screen. Then you'll get 90 seconds to reconstruct it in your own words, demonstrating your understanding. Your response will be scored based on clarity and accuracy, not on memorizing it word for word. After 90 seconds, your work will be saved automatically. For example, you read the on-screen text for 30 seconds. Then, the text disappears. Next, you reconstruct the paragraph in your own words, and you have 90 seconds to do that. Part E. Email writing. Read the situation described and draft an email addressing the issues. You have 9 minutes to complete this task and must write at least 100 words. You will be able to see how much time is left and how many words you have written. Write incomplete sentences. If you don't finish in 9 minutes, your work will be automatically saved, and the next task will start. Please read the situation and then type your email. Now start.
Guys, I'm sure this live test must have given you a lot of confidence and reduced your test fear. But I would say, along with the confidence, it's equally important to understand how the test scoring works and what tips and tricks you need to use to clear this assessment in one go. So for you to be able to pass this test, I highly recommend watching this masterclass video where I've shared question and answers for approximately 3 to 4 different test sets and completely decoded this assessment and its pattern along with all the key tips. Trust me guys, this 20 minutes video is the most powerful video available on YouTube for acing this test on your first attempt. And I guarantee that after watching it, you will realize how easy it can be to pass this assessment. And lastly, there are many different test sets of this assessment. If you leave a comment for me in the comment section asking for more live test videos, I'll create and upload additional live test videos that you can use for practice. So leave a comment as practice test and I will do the needful. Guys, just the final words. It takes a lot of hard work to create assessment masterclass videos like this one. And all I need in return is your support to grow this channel. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to Hiring Guru Official to keep me motivated. I thank you for being such a lovely audience. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye now.